I'm headed home. I hate this drive between Mitchell and Seymour. It's horrible. It's just a bunch of curvy roads and you get stuck behind slow, stupid people. But luckily not stuck right now, but have been. I was stuck behind a truck that had a horse trailer and they were going maybe 40 miles an hour. Then, just a second ago, there was a truck in front of me that one, had no tail bed, or like, truck bed. Two, it had no taillights. And three, it had no back windshield, or back glass, like behind the back. And there were like 3 people in there, maybe 4, because they looked pretty crowded. But, stupid people. Really, you need taillights. But hopefully I don't encounter any more stupid people slowing me down because I am running behind, obviously. That's the usual. I'm going to my aunt's house for lunch, and I'm going to be late. I have plans. But, yeah, not real disappointed because my cousin, her kid, was sick yesterday. And I really, really don't want it. I hate being sick. Like, the worst thing is throwing up. Like, I cannot, I don't get sick very often, but when I do, I told my mom, I was like, if I get sick because of this, I will be miserable. But hopefully that won't happen. I've seen a lot of roadkill today. Random thought, but really, like, I've had this, like, dodge I don't know how many things. Oh, it was a dog. But that's this road. Car, you stay right there. And when a lot of the roads on this, like when you go through the hills, kind of come down towards the main road, and you can never tell if people are gonna actually like completely stop. So always a little paranoid that they're not going to, because it really wouldn't surprise me for people to pull out in front of you, especially in southern Indiana, because people just tend to do that. I'm gonna stop vlogging so I can drive and be safe. We had a good lunch. Now we're on our way home. We had 3 cars over here because my sister had to work. So she drove. I drove because I came back from Tiffany's and just came straight over. And my parents drove. So lots of cars. But my dad wants to try to do leaves today. Like pick him up with the lawnmower. I don't know how effective that's gonna be because it is windy as crap. And I really feel like once he just goes over some, they're just gonna keep blowing all over the place. But it is still halfway nice, and I know it's supposed to get cold this week, so I don't know. We'll see how many leaves get done. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of doing leaves. And then, as windy as it is, I mean, even if we do get them picked up, because we put them by the road, and then the city, I guess, comes and like sweeps them up. As windy as it is, they're gonna be all over the place. Like, these people's leaves are all over the place. I don't know how effective this is gonna be. I don't think it's gonna work. This is one of my favorite cars that Ford has ever made. It's the 2013 Fusion. I decided I would stop by the Ford dealership just to see if they had any. And they have one. It's just an SE. I'd probably want the titanium, but I love them. I hated the last Ford Fusion. Did not like it at all. And the grill was too much big chrome slats. I did not like them at all. But I love the new Ford Fusion. It's mean. It's got I love the grill. I love the front. It has really good lines. Great car. But I hadn't saw one, except for at the car show, the Detroit Auto Show, back in January. So it's been a while since I actually seen one. I haven't saw one up close outside of that. They're apparently washing cars today at the dealership. That doesn't look like fun. Look at it, it's just so, it's the white one right there. I really, really, really like it. And I hate pulling out of here because you can't see either way. And people fly coming from that way. Oh. I made it. Whoa. It's so sad that it's an accomplishment when you're excited that you pull out of the parking lot. But I had to stop and see. They had a darker gray one the other day, which I liked a lot better. I like darker cars. Me and my car is pretty dark, being dark green. But yeah, I don't know. Well, I'm probably more partial to darker cars because my first car was light blue. It was a 1990 LX Mustang, and it had a 4-cylinder, and it was light blue, and it was the slowest car on earth. Like seriously, the slowest car. I loved it. I mean, what sucked about it is it was in really, really, really good condition. It was not like that Mustang. It was in really, really good condition, but that did not change the fact that it was a 4-cylinder and super, super, super slow. There's a hill between Seymour and Brownstown called Crane Hill. I would have to floor it to even get up the hill at like 40. It was that slow of a car. But it got me by until I got this car. I haven't ever got a different car because I really, really like this car. I mean, it's not a car that people are like ecstatic about, but I love this car. I will keep it whenever I get another car. But I just rolled over 100,000 miles, and it's a 94, so that's not bad at all, I don't think. But I love this car. I don't think I could be convinced to get rid of it. And it's not because it's worth a lot. It's not. I just love this car. It's just my opinion. Just my thoughts. How did I beat everyone home? That does not make sense. I stopped and looked at a car and still beat everyone home. Strange.